Hello everyone, welcome to J Crochet. I'm Reggie. And this is What's on the Hook Live. This doesn't happen very often. This is kind of like a once a month live stream where I talk about things that I've been working on. I show you guys finished objects, works in progress, talk about different things that are going on with the channel, with me as a designer at the moment. And that's that's a kind of like a chillax chit chat kind of live stream. A little bit different than the ones that we do every Sunday, the university ones, which are more, informative and on the point and with a clear subject and all that stuff. So, welcome. Thank you all for being here. I see that we have Angela, the crazy puppy lady. Hello, Angela. Good morning to you. And hello to Green Butterfly. Welcome in. And Francie is here. Hello, Francie, and Maribel, and Christy, and Ivy Creates. Hello. So thank you all for being here. I highly appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up when you come in the door. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you're interested in joining the membership program, there's a little red button next to the subscribe button that says join. And if you press that one, it will tell you everything you need to know about our membership program, how to join it, what it takes from you, what you get in return. And if you cannot see that join button, if you're on a device that does not allow you to see it, then also in the description box below the video, there is a direct link that will take you there. Hey Sonia, welcome. Thank you for joining in. And Renee and Anvita, thank you all for joining. Yeah, so I was just talking about the membership program. If you see people in the chat whose name is highlighted in green and they have a little symbol next to their names, those are our channel members. So hi Hannah. So we are actually, one of the things that are my works in progress today is the design that I am preparing for our members only live chat for July. One of the perks of being a member of the channel is that you get to take part in a once a month members only live chat where we work on a project together. So I design a specific design for the members chat and we make it together during the live chat. I teach the new pattern, everyone's working on it, and at the end we each have a beautiful new project that's only available for members of the channel. But that is only one of the perks that you get as a member. I also want to remind you all that all through the month of July, 25% off on everything on my Etsy shop using the code SUMMER. Link to the Etsy shop is in the description box below. As I've said, this code is good for anything, patterns, new patterns. Every new item that I put on the Etsy shop is eligible for that discount. There still is one last advanced calendar. If anyone is interested in grabbing the last one, 25% off is a very good price for that. The advanced calendars will ship out in August, so pretty much this is the last chance to get your hands on the very last one that's left, and I think 25% off is pretty much the best price that you will ever get on that. Some of the things that we will discuss on today's live are new items which will be going on the Etsy shop during the month of July. So if that interests you, stay tuned for that. Yeah, I think I went through all the welcoming announcements. So today I have some finished objects to show you guys. I have some new patterns to talk about. I need you guys' help with some color choices. And yeah, so we'll have fun. And as always, there will be some giveaway somewhere inside this video. Each one of my live stream has one on them. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. All right. So I see, well, we are from the people in the chat that I recognize. I know that we have people from all over the world here. So, let us know in the chat, where are you from and what time is it where you are. For those of you who are new here, I am Reggie. I live in Germany and it is 12 midday here, noon or early afternoon. I'm not sure. Every country considers 12 something else. So it's almost lunchtime here, actually. I mean, for me. Yeah. I don't know if it's just my chat that's stuck or if you guys are not saying anything. So, But let's see. I would love to know, where is everyone from? What time is it where you are? Yeah. All right. So while you guys write that in the chat, I will tell you about my first finished object that I finished, which is that beautiful wrap that you see on Imogen behind you. This is actually a test pattern that I worked on. Okay, Mary Bell from the USA. It's 6 a.m. in the morning. Oh my God, thank you for joining me that early. Highly appreciate you being here. This is a test pattern that I've been working on for another designer. I do that every once in a while. I do know that most of the time I work on, developing my own patterns and getting them tested by other people. But every once in a while, I also volunteer to test patterns by other designers. And it's something that I really like to do. I think the process of testing someone else's pattern for them allows you to learn a lot from their design process. And as a designer, it really helps to learn from other people. I know Sonia. Sonia is also from Germany, and she's currently preparing lunch. Are you cooking? What are you cooking, Sonia? Let us know. So this is what you see on Imogen behind me. Yeah, this beautiful thing. This is the Sylvie wrap. And this design was not released yet. As I've said, it's still currently in testing. Although, I mean, I'm a fast tester. So, if you ever have patterns that you need tested and you would like a knowledgeable fast tester, I'm normally one of those who finish earlier than the actual finish date. So I'm already done, but there's still be about, I don't know, a week to 10 days before this pattern is released. However, I did link the designer of this pattern, which is called Wish Upon a Hook. And I've linked her in the description box below. So if you guys are interested in going and checking out her other patterns, or just put an eye out on her Ravelry page for whenever this is released, you can also, of course, keep an eye out on my Instagram, because whenever a pattern that I have tested is being released, I post on there as well. Maribel said she loves the color, and Anvita is watching from India, from New Delhi, and it is 3:30 in the afternoon. And Francine from the Netherlands, my neighbor, and she's having lunch and coffee. And hello to Kim from Affordably Crafty, and I'm pretty sure it's also very early there as well. So yeah, I really love the color as well. You guys all know that burgundy is my favorite color. And the yarn that I use to test this is this La Brebe yarn from Knit Crate. This was a yarn that, if any of you ever watched me, unbox Knit Crate, maybe you remember I was like very baffled by this yarn. Because the name of the yarn it actually means the lamb. However, the yarn is 100% alpaca, so it has nothing to do with lambs. So it was a little bit weird. And anyway, it was a Knit Crate yarn. I believe we got this yarn at March of 2020. That was the colorway, the yarn of the month, and the colorway I got is called Dogwood Berry. it is like a burgundy red, like a dark reddish, which I really love. You guys all know it's my favorite color, which is also why I chose it for this wrap. But I also chose it because when I saw the picture of the pattern, it has like a lot of texture. You guys might be able to see, but there's like some cross stitches and some popcorns. And when you use a yarn that is too busy, you don't see this kind of stuff. So it was very important to me to find a yarn that both meets the criteria of the pattern, so the yardage that you need, and also that is a tonal or a solid color, so that you will actually see the texture. And I'm very happy with the way it came out, although, you know, I cannot take credit, it's not my design. But I did make this one, which I think is very beautiful. The yarn, as I've said, Knit Crate, La Brebis, colorway Dogwood Berry. It is 100% alpaca, in fingering weight, which is 100 grams and 400 yards or 365 meters. And I used two of these hanks completely. As you can see, all I have left is the tags. Literally perfect match of yarn to pattern there, and I was very happy with that. Hi Debbie, good morning. And Green Butterfly is from Australia, and it's actually 8 in the evening there. Oh wow, welcome to Australia, down under. I'm very happy to have you here. Yeah, so thank you. I mean, again, I only made this one. I did not design it, but I do think it's very pretty indeed. So that was my first finished object for the week. And now all I have left to do on this is, it's actually already blocked and everything. And as you can see, there's a very nice shawl pin holding it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe I can get Imogen closer for a second. Would you please come here, lovely lady? There's a really nice shawl pin on there, if you guys can see it. So this shawl pin was gifted to me by Chris from Crisscross Crafts. So thank you. Thank you to Chris, and as you can see, I am making good use of it. I really love it. And Chris from Crisscross Crafts actually made this shawl pin. So very beautiful work, I must say. Hi, Christy from the Czech Republic. Yeah, it's noon there as well. Oh, and you guys have a public holiday. What holiday is it? Let me know. Yeah, so that was my first finished object of the week, and all I have left to do on that design is give in my notes to Wish Upon a Hook. I have to send her an email with all of my notes about the pattern. You know, when you test someone else's patterns, at the end of the test you need to send in your notes, which is pretty much, you know, the specs of the yarns that you use and how much did you use and how much the measurement of your finished object and all that stuff, but also if you found any mistakes in the pattern, stitch count, grammar, wording, and so on. So I have to send in my notes, and then my duties on that test pattern will be done. Hello Lacey, good morning to you. Yes, we are all hanging out. And it's 3 a.m. where Debbie is. Oh my god, Debbie. You get a special thumbs up from me. Yeah, so for those of you who came in a little late, please don't forget to keep the thumbs up when you come in the door. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. And I was talking about this pattern that I was testing. It is called the Sylvie Wrap. It is my first finished object for the week. It was designed by Wish Upon a Hook. Her links are in the description box below if you're interested. Pattern is not yet released. It will probably be released sometime next week, but if you're interested, you can keep an eye out either on Wish Upon a Hook or on my Instagram. I usually post whenever the patterns that I was testing are being released. So that is my first finished object. My second finished object is my design. It's a new design that I was working on, and I finished the design so I can show it to you. And this will now go into testing. So if you're interested in testing it, you can either email me and ask to be a tester. Or if you are on our Facebook group, normally I post the testing calls on there as well, so you can comment there. But you know, if you see it now and you really want to be one of the testers, then you can, you know, just write me an email. My email is always in the description box below. So this is a new sock pattern. You guys have, if you've been with me for a while, then you know I've been on a sock wave for the past few months. I don't know why, but I just really love crocheting socks. And so this is the new design. I will put it on the sock blocker in a second to show you, but I just wanted you to maybe be able to see the texture a little more. When we talk about a sock design, we talk about the pattern, of course, not about the yarn. The yarn is just the yarn that I use. It's very, very nice, of course. It makes these beautiful stripes, but that's not part of the pattern. That's just the yarn. So let me put it on the sock blocker for you guys so you guys can see it better. 1 second. Now, the reason I got so much into socks lately is because, as you guys know, I've been subscribed to a lot of different yarn clubs over the past year and a half, and a lot of the yarns that I got are fingering weight yarns. So some of them that where I have a few that either go well together or are the same yarn, then I use them to make shawls and wearables, but sometimes I only have one hank of something from one of those clubs that only send one hank of yarn each month, and it doesn't really go with something else in my stash. And then the best solution is to make something small like a beanie or a cowl or socks, and socks are really fun to make. So here now you can see it better on the sock blocker. So that is the new sock pattern. It is called the Erebor socks. 10 points to everyone in the chat who can tell me where Erebor is or where is it from. And these will go into testing now. And thank you, Lacey. Thanks, Maribel. You've never seen crochet socks? I actually have, I think it's like up to four crochet socks patterns now that I've released in the past 2 months. Hey Wilma, welcome in. Thank you. Reformist Jan Hus was burned to death in 1415. Started local religious reformations. Oh, that's okay. I was a little baffled for a second. So Christy says that is the holiday that is celebrated today in the Czech Republic, which is why she has the bank holiday. Okay, now I get it. Thanks, Christy. I was like, for a second there, I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, Angela is saying to send it to her. But she has no sock yarn. Oh, she said, I would say, but she has no sock yarn. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry. I normally find testers for my socks very, very fast. Thank you, Debbie. Yes, Maribel. It's from Lord of the... Well, it's actually from The Hobbit. But yeah, you guys know. So Erebor, the Lonely Mountain from The Hobbit. So those are the Erebor socks, and they will be getting into testing now. The yarns that I've used on mine, by the way, so the toe, the heel, and the brim are made with yarn from Little Bishop Stitches, which we will talk a little bit more about in a second. And the colorway name is Pandora, and that is this this tonal that you see here, the purple. It's a dark purple. And the colorful yarn that you see, which is a beautiful color, right? I mean, it would have been amazing if I had more of it, but since it was a yarn club of the month from an Etsy seller, you could only get one of it. So this was from my Nudibranch yarn club, which I was subscribed to last year. and I will tell you a little bit more about it in a second. But this specific colorway was called the Spanish Shawl Nudibranch. It was inspired by the Spanish shawl, nudibranch, which are little sea slugs. And those are actually the colors of the sea slug, if you ever see a picture of it. And yeah, so that was that yarn. It didn't really go with anything else in my stash, so it became socks. Thank you all. I'm very happy you like it. Now you can breathe a sigh of relief after you reread my last message. Yeah. If they're Hobbit socks, do they make hairy feet? No, I don't think that's one of the things you'll get by wearing them. No. So yeah, the Erebor socks. If you guys are interested in testing them, email me. If you guys are interested in making them, you can wait until they are released on my Etsy shop. Will be soon after they're done testing. So that is my second finished object for today. And before I move on, I will talk a little bit about that Nudibranch yarn club that the yarn, this neon colored striping yarn came from. So it came from Felt Fusion, and I'm sorry, that is one thing I forgot to link in the description box below. But she's on Etsy, and she's called Felt Fusion, and I think she also has her own website where she sells her yarn. Why was I not 100% happy with that yarn club? Well, I was very happy with the yarn club. I was not very happy with the fact that the yarn club was stopped by the creator. So Shadow, who runs Felt Fusion, started posting monthly editions of it, and I loved the idea. The colors are based off of different sea slugs. There are thousands of them, and they all have beautiful colors. So I was really interested in seeing where will she go with it and what will the colors be like. And she had 5 editions of the Yarn Club, 5 months. I got each one of those 5. They were beautiful, and then she stopped. She didn't even finish the year. She just stopped posting them. There was no like, this yarn club is going to end, or I'm ending it for this and that reason. It was just stop, and you couldn't purchase it anymore. And I was kind of annoyed. When you look for a yarn club and you finally find one that you want, you expect the seller to at least carry it out until the end of the year. And I do understand that if you don't get a huge crowd and you only get like 2 or 3 subscribers, you're a seller on Etsy, and you only sell like 2 or 3 of these editions each month, then maybe you don't feel like putting in the work for it. But still, you know, you have those 2 or 3 people who are counting on your yarn club and liking it and supporting it by buying it each month, and they do pay you money for it, so it's not like you're losing money from making it. So at least carry out the yarn club for the entire year, or at least say from the beginning, before people start buying the yarn, say from the beginning that this is a limited edition of only 5 or 6 months. But just stopping it like that and not doing anything, that was a low blow. I did not like it, which is pretty much the reason why, although I loved her work and her yarn dyeing is amazing, and the yarns that I got were beautiful, which is why I kept ordering them. But ever since that mishap with the yarn club just stopping, I stopped ordering from her. It's not that I don't recommend her. Like I said, her yarns are gorgeous. She does amazing color work. She has beautiful ideas and wonderful inspiration pictures. But I felt like I cannot rely on that anymore. Now every time she puts up a new yarn club and I get all excited about it, I say, oh, but what if she doesn't bring it to an end? You know, she started a new yarn club based off of the periodic table, which I thought was an amazing idea. Like each month is a different different element in the periodic table, and so but if she actually follows through and does all the elements in the table, that would be amazing. It will last for, I don't know, few years with once a month. But then what if after 5 months she decides, oh, I don't have enough subscribers for that, and stops it, and then you don't get through the entire periodic table? I wouldn't want that. So I just, I stopped ordering from her. But I mean, if you like a specific colorway on her shop, like a one of her regular colorways, then of course, by all means order from her. But I was only interested in her yarn clubs, and now I don't trust anymore that the yarn clubs will carry through throughout the year, so I stopped. You guys are funny. Lacey say, I think I'm going to jump on the sock set. I have a fingering weight that I ordered from Needles at the Ready, and that I don't think will go with anything else in my stash. Really pretty though. All right, Lacey. Well, like I said, you know me. Just email me and jump on that test. Lacey says she agrees with that. Could have really picked up in popularity because it looks like it was a good one. The color is gorgeous. Yeah. Like I said, it would have, like, she started it out. She's not such a huge, business. So you wouldn't expect that hundreds of people will sign up right away, right? But I was getting it every month. I was doing a video about it every month. So had it continued, I do believe that more and more people would have found her shop, maybe joined, but just stopping it like that. I felt it was not fair to customers who do buy every month, which is why I stopped ordering the monthly yarn clubs from her, even though, like I said, I am following her on Instagram and on Facebook and all the other social media she has, and I do regularly come in her shop to see what she offers. But I wouldn't order a yarn club from her again because I can't trust that it will carry through. Okay, so that was that. And those were my 2 finished objects for the week. Hello, Rosemary. Welcome in. So for those of you who are joining in a bit late, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up when you come in the door. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you want to join the membership program, the little join button down below, press it and it will tell you everything you need to know about that. And there are 25% off on my Etsy shop all through July using the code SUMMER. It's good for all the different items on my shop, be it PDF patterns of my designs, or the yarn surprise boxes, or the advents calendar. Everything on or the handmade stitch markers. Everything that code is good for. Right. Now, there were, since we are already talking about, Lacey saying, my homeschool mama heart is kind of really in love with the idea of yarn club based on the periodic table, right? Me too, Lacey. When I saw that on her website, I was really excited about it. But then I said, wait, but my experience with her last yarn club was really bad. Like, I loved it. It was bad because I loved the yarn, and the club stopped. That's what made the experience bad, which is why, even though the idea of the yarn club based on the periodic table is amazing, I couldn't bring myself to subscribe to it, because what if after 2 months it stops and then I only have the 2 first elements in it? You don't even get to the interesting ones. Yeah, so. But definitely, like, if you like the kind of yarn, because she has a lot of those bright colors, a lot of self-striping. So if you like that kind of yarns and you want to go on her website and order yarn from the website, not a yarn club, then do. Gosh, I wish I had that code earlier this week. Oh, I'm sorry, Cindy. I'm pretty sure, like, I put it out. Yeah, I put it out on Facebook, on YouTube, but yeah, it's very easy. I know I am also like subscribed to 1,000 channels and a member of 1,000 Facebook groups, so it's very easy to like miss those things. Happens to me too. But you know what, Cindy? I have an idea. Don't worry. Lacey saying, y'all, I'm using a beautiful yarn that I got from Whisper and one of her mystery bags, and it is seriously so pretty. Yeah, Whisper's yarn is amazing. Another thing we're gonna talk about later on today. Francie, I was talking about felt fusion, and you know what? I'm gonna do my because I did forget to put her link in the description box below. I'm going to put her link in the chat for you guys right now. As I've said, I have nothing bad to say about her as a seller or a yarn dyer. Her yarns are amazing. I just did not like that experience with the yarn club because it stopped without, you know, just stopped like that without any possibility to continue ordering, and I was disappointed. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. So we're talking about so the next thing I wanted to talk about is new patterns. And some of you probably already saw, because I have seen that there were a few sales this week already. The Hope Valley socks that I've been talking about for the past few weeks, they have been released. The pattern is now let me show you both of them. The pattern is now available on Etsy. So if you guys were seeing those as I was developing them and as they were in testing and were interested, they are now available to purchase. So those are the Hope Valley socks. And they are made with yarn from Little Bishy Stitches. Again, those of you who do not know Little Bishy Stitches, her link is actually in the description box below. I did remember to put it in there. And there's also a special discount code to viewers of my channel if you shop on her shop, and that's in the description box below as well. And why am I telling you that? Because Little Bishy Stitches and I have come together to bring you guys something very special. And that something very special is sock kits, which are specifically designed, let me show you, to go with my Chester's Mill sock pattern. So that Chester's Mill sock pattern is already been on Etsy for the past month. It's not a new pattern. It was released sometime in the beginning of June. And now me and Catherine from Little Bishy Stitches, we worked together some color sets that go well with that pattern. And if you shop on her Etsy shop now, you can choose the yarn base that you want. There are 4 different possibilities, and you get 1 hank of 100 grams, which is the main color, and then 2 hanks of 20 grams, which together makes 40 grams of the secondary color to make the toe, the heel, and the brim. And that is exactly the amount of yarn that you need for those socks. If you don't know the Chester Mills socks design, that's what they look like. Those are the ones that I made using her yarns. And then you have the colors that we came up for this design. So yeah, that is one exciting news for that week. So as I've said, a link to her shop in the description box below, as well as discount code and, you know, the patterns. If you just want the pattern, those are on my Etsy, and that is the discount code for my Etsy. Thank you for being here, Green Butterfly. Have a nice evening down in Australia. Lacey says, oh my god, I saw that sock kit post you put out. Seriously, I'm drooling over the black one. Would look so good with those socks. Yeah, that was the idea. So the idea was to put together some sock sets that work well with that specific pattern. And you guys all know how much I love Little Bishy Stitches. This window here in my cabinet is full of her yarns, and pretty much each and every one of my sock designs were designed with her yarns. So yeah, yes, yay for us too, right? Collaborations happening here in Germany. It's pretty exciting. So you guys check that out. So that is one new pattern. The second new pattern, which was released, let me take you with me again. So this is my Etsy shop for those of you who do not know it. That's what it looks like. And another new pattern that came out this week is last week is this one, the Toontown shawl. Let me show it to you guys. That's what it looks like. It's sort of like a half circle, but it's very, very wavy. So the point of this design is that you make more increases than you actually need for it to lay flat. So it's not supposed to lay flat. It's supposed to be wavy like that. Here is a picture of one of my testers on her mannequin. This one was made by Judy. She's actually one of my subscribers as well. And so this new design was released on the Etsy shop this past week as well. So those are the two new patterns. Thanks, Chrissy. Right? I love collaborating. So those were the two new patterns, the sock pattern, the Hope Valley, which was released, and the shawl pattern, the Toontown shawl, which was released. And if you guys are interested in them, don't forget to use the code. Hi, Vera. And now I have some help that I need from you guys. So, okay, let's start like this. You guys have heard me plenty of times talk about Sis Homemade. They are my absolute favorite crochet designers. They are a team of two sisters. They work together and they design mainly shawls. That is, I think, the main items that they design is shawls. I put their links to their Ravelry in the description box below if you guys want to click on that and see the kind of designs that they do. It's all very intricate shawl designs with a lot of stitch combinations. Each row is something else. It's not like a repetitive design, and I just love the way they design their shawls. Hi Laura, welcome in. So, thank you, Maribel. So the Sis Homemade, they put out a call for testers, and I have already tested two of their designs in the past. Always when they put out those tester calls, I apply, but literally thousands of people, because they are really known designers. They have a very big fan pool, and literally thousands of people apply to test their shawls. So the first time I was picked, I was very, very happy about it. The second time I was picked, I was ecstatic. And this week I was picked for the third time to test a new pattern from them. So I'm very, very, very happy. Now I cannot show you the design because, as I've said, it's still in testing and it is not an open test. So I cannot show you like pictures of works in progress and so on, or what it's supposed to look like. But their new design calls for 1,500 meters of a fingering weight yarn. So I drew out two options, but I cannot decide between them which one I want to use for the pattern test, and I'm gonna show it to you and ask for your help. But do not answer. Well, you can of course tell me now in the chat what you think of the two colors that I chose. But also, once this live stream is finished and it goes into replay, I would very much appreciate it if you come back and comment underneath the video and say Sis Homemade, and then would you recommend color choice A or color choice B, and that will be your entry into this video's giveaway. So what we're going to do is on Sunday, this coming Sunday on Yarniversity, I'm going to pull a winner out of the comments using YouTube Random Comment Picker. And that winner will win a prize, which I'll show you in a second so that it wouldn't confuse you with the colorways that I've chosen. But once again, to be clear, I'm going to show you the two color options that I don't know which one I'm going to use, and I need help choosing which one to use for the pattern tests. You guys can tell me in the chat now what you prefer, but if you also come back to this video once the live stream is finished and it goes into replay, and write in the comment section sis homemade and then A or B for whichever color choice you prefer, that will be your entry into the giveaway. Okay? It's sis homemade. Yeah, exactly. It's also written in the description box below, so if you want, you can copy it from there. So my first color choice, this will be color choice A. Okay, so if you think I should use that one, this is color choice A. Hi, Stephanie, Life and Stitches, welcome in. So this is color choice A. Option A is this one. It is shades of purple. So it starts with this like almost burgundy-ish color in the middle, and then it goes to different shades of purple and then back again. So this is the first option. This yarn is from Lilu's Merchant Gun, and there's the website down there if you're interested in her yarns. Amazing. She ships worldwide. This is 50% cotton and 50% acrylic, and the good thing about that option is this cake is 300 grams and 1,500 meters, which is exactly what you need in order to make the shawl. So that amount, the whole amount to make the shawl in one cake. So this is option A, the purples, okay? Lacey saying they are brilliant. If you are craving some lace work or something thoughtful, crochet is homemade will not disappoint. That is correct. I totally agree. So that was option A, okay? Option A, purple. Now option B is this amazing combo. This is like fiery red all the way to yellow. Now this yarn is also 50-50 acrylic cotton blend. This one is from Anja's kleine Wollstube, which pretty means like Anja's little wool stand corner. Stube. I don't know. I'm not sure how to translate Stube. But this is from a local seller here. She's actually from the region where I live in Germany. And this is, like I said, this fiery colorway. But here, this is only 200 grams and 1,000 meters. So I'm still missing 500 meters. But I have this little leftover from another cake. And it is the same color as the outside yellow here. So if I pull this yarn from the center, I can use what I have left over from another cake to finish it. And there's actually about 500 meters in here. So these together will be 1,500. So this will be option B. So sis homemade, either option A, purples, or option B, fire. Yeah. And all you have to do is come back to this video once it goes back into replay and comment down below and write sis homemade, A or B, and then you'll be entered into the giveaway. And the prize for the winner of that will be this beautiful yarn cake. It's also a fingering weight yarn of all colors. You can see them here. And this one is 100% cotton, and you have 200 grams and 1,310 meters in this one cake. So you won't be able to make this pattern that I'm making for the test, but you will be able to make a whole lot of other shawl patterns with just this one cake of yarn. So this will be the prize for the person whose name I will choose on Sunday. I hope that was clear. Let me know if I need to explain that again. Lacey saying option B is so good. Option B, option B, option B. I will come back after replay. Okay. Stube would be either corner shop or living room, depends on context. Little shop, corner shop. Yeah, that's like I was gonna say her little wool corner, right? Maribel saying B is amazing. Laura says A is beautiful. That's one contest over. Debbie saying start with the leftovers, but I don't like pulling yarn from the outside. I'm a center puller, so that's like my one no there. Stephanie is saying hi, Zaun und Seifen. Can't wait to. Oh yeah, Stephanie is the one who won the mystery bag from Zaun und Seifen, and it's actually on its way. Rosemary saying both are beautiful, and Vita says option B. Both are beautiful, says Cindy. Okay, well, I hope that you guys will all come back, and once the video goes into replay, and comment down below. All you gotta write is, I will write it now, so sis homemade, and then either A or B, like I wrote it now in the chat, and that will be your entry for that giveaway, and the prize for that will be this beautiful yarn cake that I showed you guys, and we will choose the winner for that this Sunday on Yarniversity. Okay, now you don't have to comment that. So what we're gonna do is, the option that will get more votes will be the option that I will use for the shawl. But you can comment whatever you want. You don't have, your comment doesn't have to belong to the winning color in order to win the cake. Okay, you just have to comment something in order to enter into the giveaway. She definitely will not have to buy any soaps for a very long time. All right. Now, second color choice, okay? Another color choice, how do you say? Problem? Not problem. Ponder? I don't know. I have another project that requires color choice. Hi, Bev. Welcome in. So the second thing is I found a pattern that I want to make. I want to work on it this summer. I invite all of you. It is a free pattern. I will show it to you in a second. But I invite all of you, whoever wants to join me and work on that shawl during this upcoming summer. Maybe we'll do something small with it later on with everyone who takes part. But this is not an official crochet along or everything. It's just for fun. If anyone wants to like make it together with me, work on it. Dilemma is the word I was looking for. Thank you, Maribel and Vita. Thank you. So the shawl is called Windsurfer shawl. And it is by Micho Crochet, Joanna Lindahl, and she is a wonderful designer. For those of you who know, the Lost in Time shawl, this is all her work. And this pattern from her was released this year. So this is a relatively new pattern from 2021. And it is, the way this pattern is worked is you use 2 cakes of yarn, 2 cakes of color changing yarns, and you alternate between them as you work up the pattern. And so you get these like sort of like a striping pattern, but also a fade striping pattern, because if you use two color changing yarns, one will change from one color to a different one, and the other one will change from a different color to a different one, and it will sort of like fade through. So so you need 2 cakes of 1000 meters each for that project. Once again, as you guys know or see behind me, I have an abundance of different cakes that I only have one of, right? So I put out, again, 2 options of 2 cakes, and you guys will help me choose the colors, and we will work this the same way as we will work the other giveaway that I just told you guys about. So the same for what we are going to do for This Is Homemade, we're going to do with the Windsurfer. So what we're going to do is, when you come back to the video, to after it goes into replay, to comment down below your favorite color option for This Is Homemade, you will also comment your favorite color option for the Windsurfer, and that would be write in your comment Windsurfer and then A or B. And you can put both in the same comment. So you can put in your comment Sis Homemade A or B and then Windsurfer A or B. It is fine. You don't have to comment twice or separately for that, okay? So, and it will work in the same way on Sunday, Yarniversity. I will choose one winner out of those comments as well. So, option number 1. So, option A for Windsurfer are these 2 cakes. And these are Yarn Art Flowers. Let's see if I have the tag. Yarn Art Flowers. So for those of you who do not know, Yarn Art Flowers is the exact same yarn as the Twister yarn from Hobbii. This yarn is 55% cotton and 45% acrylic, 250 grams in 1 cake, and there are 1000 meters in there. So that is option A for Windsurfer, are these 2 cakes, and as I've said, they will be like fading into each other. So it will start with the orange in the middle here and the pink in the middle here, and will work out until eventually you'll get the orange, this neon orange here and the burgundy here. So that is option A for Windsurfer. Okay. Hello, Mary. You will be lurking and riding a bike. Oh, wow. Kudos for you for doing that. And thanks for being here. And option B for Windsurfer is even a little bit more neon than option A, but I was looking for like summer fun colors, right? So this is option B. Option B are these 2 cakes, and they will start in the middle, so with the yellow and this neon orange, and then they will fade out, and the end of the shawl will be the green and the blue. Okay, so that is option B. Those are, again, Yarn Art flowers. And if you don't know this yarn, want to try it, as I've said, it is exactly the same yarn as the Hobbii Twister, which I love, which is a great yarn. But the Yarn Art option is substantially cheaper. It is exactly the same yarn. They are even made in the same factory. They just stick different levels on them. And the Hobbii Twisters are, when they are on sale, they cost like 16 euros, I think, while the Yarn Art Flowers, when they are on regular price, they cost less than 10 euros. So you see the price difference for the same yarn, right? So if you're interested in getting Yarn Art Flowers, I have links in my description box below to websites like Vilrita, and there's even a discount code if I'm not mistaken. So if you're interested in getting that yarn, get it either on Pleta BG, which is also in the description box below. It's called the Yarn Shop, or Vilrita, and then you will only be paying like 8 or 9 euros for 1 cake rather than paying 16 for one on Hobby. So once again, option A for Windsurfer will be the red and orange. Option B for Windsurfer is the green and blue. Come back to the video once it goes into replay. Comment down below, Windsurfer, A or B. Let me put it real quick in the chat. Windsurfer, and then either option A or option B, whatever you are voting for, and that will enter you into the giveaway. And for that, for the winner of Windsurfer, I have same yarn as I had for the winner of Sis Homemade, only different colorway. So that would be the yarn that the winner from Windsurfer will win. That is again 100% cotton, 200 grams, 1,300 meters fingering weight. It's a beautiful shawl in there. So those are so that's the prize for the winner of Windsurfer. I will draw winners on Sunday on Yarniversity. Hello, Barb. Welcome in. Maribel is saying, oh, wow, B. And Lacey is also going with B on this one. You're choosing it because you would really love to see that shawl made. Anvita says B wins for both. Laura will go with A. Sue says a homemade B, Sis Homemade B, Windsurfer A. Well, you guys, as I've said, in order to actually enter into the giveaway, you will have to come back to the video when it goes into replay. So whatever you comment in the chat right now, obviously does not count. It does help that you're saying it. It helps me. But once the live chat is over, goes into replay, come back to it and comment down below and leave a comment. So write Sis Homemade A or B and Windsurfer A or B, and we will choose winners on Sunday on Yarniversity. And I appreciate any help in that matter, because you will also be helping me choose what colors to use. Oh, Barb, it appears you won a giveaway from Stephanie. Go check it out. Okay, so is anyone still not clear on how exactly you enter the giveaway? If it's not clear, I will explain it again. Tell me in the chat. If you missed the information for the first giveaway, all you gotta do is once the video goes into replay, watch the replay. If you joined in late, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you want to join our membership program, there's a little button next to the subscribe button that says join, and if you press on that one, it will tell you everything you need to know about the membership program, what it takes for you, what you get in return. You get special perks that other viewers of the channel don't get. And if you cannot see the join button, there is also a link in the description box below to join the channel. 25% off. Yeah, 25% off on Etsy all through July using the code SUMMER. Good for everything on my Etsy shop. Any item on the Etsy shop, 25% off using that code. And don't forget the new sock sets from Little Bitches Stitches. There is a link down below as well as a discount code for that in the description box. Going to send you a picture. Finally figured out what I wanted to make with a beautiful mystery yarn you got from you. Yes, Lacey, I would love to see as well. Maybe you can post it on our Facebook group so we can all see what you're making with it. Okay, so now since you guys seem to be into helping choosing colors, this next thing is not a giveaway. It's just, you know, help me guys. I need your help. So, coming to the Etsy shop next week. Stephanie is finishing her Toontown shawl while watching. So, you guys, the Toontown shawl is the pattern that I was talking to you guys before. My new pattern, which was just released this week, and it's available on the Etsy. And Stephanie is saying she's actually working on it at the moment, and I'm looking forward to seeing it finished. Stephanie, I hope you will show us all on your podcast, as well as you know, post it on the social media so we can all see it. Thank you for saying that, Stephanie. She says if you haven't seen it, it's amazing. I actually showed a picture of it before earlier. Okay, so next thing I need you guys' help with is so coming to the Etsy shop this upcoming week are some sets that Barb from Whisper Crochet, she's here in the chat. Hi, Barb. Barb and I put together some sets. So she dyed the yarn, and I'm doing the pattern. And the set will consist out of one hank of yarn, one pom-pom, and pattern for either a hat or a cowl or a hat and cowl set, and a stitch marker handmade by me. So that will be the set. Now, there are 5 of those hanks. Each of them is 200 grams, and there are 420 meters of a medium weight yarn in each of them. So that is definitely enough for a beanie and cowl set. The thing is, the yarns, I have 5 of those hanks. They are all dyed in different colors, and we need to match pom-poms to the yarns, right? So I am going to show you the yarns one by one. We're going to go through them. And along with the yarns, I pulled out my donut box, which is full of faux fur pom-poms in a lot of different colors. And what we're going to do is you guys are going to help me match the sets. So I'm going to show you a yarn or a one of the hanks with the possible the options for the pom-poms, and we're gonna vote. And then the winning, pom-pom to yarn combo will go into one of these organza bags, which I will later on match the handmade stitch marker to. And then next week, when they go on Etsy, you guys will be able to purchase them. But there's a little twist. If you guys want to purchase them ahead of time, so if you're watching it right now and you fell in love with one of the sets and you cannot wait until it goes on Etsy, then you can have first dibs on it by emailing me, and it's first come, first serve. So in case you see one of these sets that you just have to have and you cannot wait for it to go on Etsy next week, then you can email me and say which set it is that you want, and buy it separately ahead of time through PayPal. And then that specific set will, of course, not be offered on Etsy later. Hello, Barbara from Kentucky. Welcome. Raylene Taylor, hello from Melbourne, Australia. Yay, more Australians. Welcome in, all of you Australians. I'm really happy that I have such a big, relatively to normal, it's a big Australian turnout, but I guess it's because we are earlier in the day, and normally on Sundays I'm here on Friday nights. Do I have a link to the organza bag? You need larger ones like that. Maybe Barb, right? I think, Barb, didn't I get these from you with your yarn? Barb finds amazing things on AliExpress. So Barb, if those are from you, please put a link in the chat so people can get that. Wait, Barb, I need to make you an admin so you can do that. Okay, Barb, you should be able to put links in the chat right now. Hello to Veronica. Welcome. Good morning to you. It's actually afternoon here already. It is now 1 p.m. here in Germany. I hope everyone who joined in from the Netherlands and Germany are having a wonderful lunch right now. Maybe we have some South Africans as well. I know I have some South Africans subscribed. So if you guys are here, hope you guys are having a nice lunch. And those of you in Australia probably either finished dinner or having dinner right now. So have a nice dinner. And to everyone in the US, just, starting out your day, good morning to you guys. All right. So, are you guys ready to do some color matching with me? 7 a.m. in Kentucky. Well, good morning to you. I hope you're having your morning coffee. 6 a.m. in Alabama for Cindy. Oh my god, I almost spilled my drink on my yarn. Don't do that. Do not spill drinks on yarn. Right, thank you, Barb. So Barb put the link in the chat for the organza bags. She always helps me with those kind of stuff. Like, I always look for things, and she always finds them on AliExpress, and she's a master of AliExpress. 9 p.m. Monday night in Melbourne. Well then, you should be sitting, with your legs up with a glass of wine and watching me. Matching colors. Angela saying she slept through the AM live, so added a post up pointing everyone to my live. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Angela. I appreciate that a lot. Tuesday night. Yeah, that made no sense for a second that it's Monday. I didn't even think about it. But you didn't either. All right, so color matching. Are you guys ready? Give me like a thumbs up if you guys are ready to see a lot of different faux fur pom-poms. And I'm telling you in advance, I have like a ton of faux fur pom-poms. Why do I have so many faux fur pom-poms? Because I've been wanting to do sets for a while, and I had like this collaboration with the person who makes handmade faux fur pom-poms, and also I was subscribed to different yarn clubs that came with faux fur pom-poms, and like, so I literally like filled up this box full of them. But myself, I don't use them. So I would put them on a hat to like take pictures of it and so on for Etsy or for my Instagram or whatever. But in the everyday, I don't like faux fur pom-poms on my beanies. So after I take pictures of them and everything, I detach them and I don't use them. So now you guys can. Whisper is saying maybe she's not the master, but by now you're sort of an expert of finding stuff there. Yeah. Yes, you find the great stuff. Okay. So here is the first colorway. These are peaches and like a peachy color with speckles of pink. Very, very nice. This, the colorway name is Peach. You can see it's very peachy, very, very summery. This is 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. As I've said, 200 grams and 420 meters of a medium weight yarn. So this is a worsted weight, medium weight, RN weight, 200 grams, 420 meters. That is a beanie and cowl set right there. And to go along with it, you will get a beanie pattern. Reggie, that's okay, honey. I didn't want to miss your live. I have my live this evening and now, AM1 booked for tomorrow. Okay, awesome. So this is the hand-dyed yarn, courtesy of Barb from Whisper Crochet. Now I have this sort of like rose color pom-pom with black. Can you see that? It has like black brownish tips. Let's see if I can show it to you better. So you guys see the pom-pom is like a peachy rosy color and it has some darker tips. So that would be option 1 to go with that. And then we have something that's more of a, where is it? Like I said, this box is full of pom-poms, so I have to find the second one. Okay. Where is it? Yeah, so you have a second one. Can you see that? This one is totally pastel pink. It might look a little rosy on my camera, but it's like a pastel pink color. So that is option number 2. Now you can see the actual color. When I added the yarn, it suddenly changed to the right color. So option number 2 is this pastel pink. Option number 1 is the rose peach with darker tips. So which one would you prefer if you were to buy this set? Option 1, rosy peach with darker tips, or option 2, pastel pink. So you comment in the comment section down, comment in the chat right now, and in about a minute I'm gonna count, and then the one with the most votes will go in this organza bag together. Make fair amount of capes, beret, and cowl sets. You love making these sets. I'm very happy to hear that. I love making them in the winter time because I give them as gifts to people. But me, myself, I very rarely wear beanies. I think they don't look very good on me. So the only times you may be seeing me wearing beanie is like on my Instagram post or on the picture for the pattern. So like for the cover picture of the pattern, I will wear the beanie and model it. But other than that, most of my beanies go as gifts to other people. Okay, so Laura says 1, 1, 1. Oh, I think 1 is like a raving winner, right? Go with option 1, option 1, option 1, definitely 1. And we have 1 option 2. All right, I'm gonna give it a few more seconds just in case some people are a little bit on delay with watching the video. Love the colors. So my color, says Debbie, and she also says option 1, and Christy also agrees with option 1. So I think by this point option 1 is the winner. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, this is the organza bag with the yarn inside, and we're gonna put the winner pom-pom with the darker tips inside as well. Then later on I will add a handmade stitch marker that will somehow go together with these as well, and whoever buys this will also get the pattern that goes with it. So it's sort of like, you know, a project set. So, as I've said, these will go on Etsy this coming week, but if you cannot wait for it to go on Etsy and you want to first dibs on it, email me and tell me the colorway that you want. This one is called Peach. All right. Ready for next one? Was this fun? Is this fun? If this is not fun, you don't have to. It would be fun to choose together, and I gotta be honest with you guys. One of the reasons we're doing it is because I am terrible with color matching. I really I do one of the reasons why I buy so many yarns that are already variegated or like self-striping or ombre and so on is because matching the color myself is a disaster. I cannot match colors. So so as I've said, if I'm totally honest here, one of the reasons we're doing this is so the colors will look well together, because you guys definitely do it better than me. Hannah is saying, I don't like to wear beanies, but I like to make them. Thank God I have children, friends from my children, grandchildren, and friends from... Yeah, exactly. Hannah, I do the same. I make beanies for both of my boys, and then for their friends from kindergarten. And if we have friends who have kids, I make them beanies as well. I love making beanies and cowls or beanies and scarves sets. And then I give them to other people. So Hannah's saying, yes, this is fun, and Maribel likes to play dress up, and Debbie says it's keeping her awake. Your husband is a cake decorator. Wow. You use him for most color matching. Oh, well, yeah. See, I wish I had someone like that in my life. But I have you guys. So, all right, next one. So the next one is this one. It's called Robin's Egg. And wait, let me show it to you. So it's aqua colors, and it's sort of like a tonal. So sometimes you have darker and lighter aqua going through. And I actually have 2 of these. So we're gonna make 2 sets, but different pom-poms, okay? But for each one, I'm gonna have 2 options. So this one is called Robin's Egg. 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. They are all the same specs, yeah? 200 grams, 420 meters, medium weight. And as I've said, it will make a wonderful cowl and beanie set. Or if you have a yarn that it's already in your stash, it goes along with this color, then you can even make it a scarf and beanie set. There's like not enough yarn in here to make a whole scarf, which is why I'm saying cowl. Okay, so this is the colorway that we are matching to right now. Okay, we have 2 of them, but we're gonna start with the first one. So I'm gonna hold it like this so you guys can see. And option number 1 for the pom-pom for this one is this dark blue with light blue tips. Okay, so this is option number 1, yarn and pom-pom. Now this matches those like specks or dotted spots of darker blue, so I thought it would look nice together. So that is option number 1. Lacey saying, I'm not usually drawn to blues, but that is really pretty. I love that aqua color. I'm glad to hear you like it. All right, everyone saw option number 1, pom-pom, dark blue with lighter tips. Okay, option number 2. Unicorn. This is like fluff aqua with pink tips. Can you see that? I think like when I show it like this, you can very clearly see the pink tips. It's a little like unicorn candy corn. I don't know. So this is option number 2, aqua with pink tips. Rosemary says she loves the aqua color, but the first one is too dark. All right, so now you can vote. Option number 1 or option number 2. I'm gonna hold both of them together. Okay, so option number 1 is with the dark pom-pom. Option number 2 is the lighter color with the pink tips pom-pom. Okay, and let's see what you guys are gonna say. So we have option 2, option 1. Oh, you guys are less agreeing on that one. We have less agreement here. Not quite distinctive as the first one. But I'm gonna give it a little bit, and then I'm gonna stop you guys and count so that we can decide. Hello, Jen. Good morning to you. Thank you for joining in. Angela is saying that option 2 may draw the eyes away from the work on the hat, says Angela. Lacey says, oh, she said option 2 is perfect, but she likes the dark one too. And Jenny saying option 2. Okay, so just a few more seconds to see for those of you who might be in a bit of delay on the video. For those of you who joined in late, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. If you want to join the membership program, join button down below or the direct link in the description box. And if you joined in late and didn't watch from the beginning, I highly recommend that you come back and watch the replay, because there are 2 giveaways hidden in this live stream. We already went over them and I'm not going to go over them again. So if you want to part in that, you will have to come back and watch the replay. Hannah says none of them, and Wilma is saying none of them as well. Oh well, maybe you will like my options for the next one. If I made a beanie for my daughter, I would use option 2, and if I made a beanie for myself, I would use option 1, says Lacey. Alright, so I'm gonna stop you guys now, and I'm gonna go back and count. And you know what? Maybe Barb, since Barb, you are now a moderator, you have to work. No, I'm kidding. Maybe Barb, maybe you can help me. Maybe you can count how many options 2 there are, and I'm gonna count how many options 1 there are, and then you will write it in the chat and we compare. Okay? So I'm going, Barb, I'm counting option 1. Please count option 2. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 7. All right, I have 7 option 1s, and I'm gonna wait until Barb tell me how many options 2 she has. She doesn't seem happy with the fact that I'm putting her to work. All right, so I have 7 option 1, and let's see how many options 2 we have, and then we will have a decision on that. All right, Barbie's saying there are 11 option 2, which makes option 2 our winner. So, you guys voted, and this will be the set. So, this is the first of the Robin's egg sets, and it will go on Etsy like this. And as I was saying, I actually have 2 of those robin's eggs. So yeah, so now we're gonna choose for the second one. But I know you guys like the dark blue, but I have different options for that one. So again, the yarn, same yarn, same colorway. Option number 1, light blue with black tips. That's option number 1, light blue with black tips. All right, hope you all saw that. Option number 2, full on aqua with really tiny dark blue tips. So you barely notice them, but you can see them when I hold it like this. It's not black, by the way, it's dark blue. Okay, so option 1, light blue with black tips, very noticeable black tips, or option number 2, full on aqua with dark blue tips. Okay, those are the 2 options, option 1 or option 2, and I'm gonna let you guys cast your votes. Lacey saying option 1 so much. Hello, Chica Di Marie. Welcome in. All right. I'm gonna hold it like this for you guys so you see again. So option number 1 is this one with the light blue and black tips. Option number 2 is this one, full on aqua with dark blue tips. Okay. Right, and I'm gonna give it like another 30 seconds to see if anyone is having a bit of delay. And then Barb and I will count. Barb is saying you count the 1 and I will count the 2s. Okay, Barb, but we're just gonna give it a few more seconds so that we don't miss anyone's vote. Okay. You stumbled in. Good morning to you. It's actually early afternoon here, but since you're saying good morning, I assume that you are across the pond somewhere. So good morning. Indecisions are kicked in, says Stephanie. Okay, so Barb, I think we can start counting. I'm gonna count the 1s, and Barb, you're counting the 2, and tell me how many did you count, okay? So all right. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, I have 8 option 1s, Barb. I have 8 for option 1, and Barbie saying option 2 got 10. Okay, so this is the winning set. Thank you all for voting, and these will go together and will be uploaded to Etsy this coming week. Just make sure that the pom-pom doesn't get squished in there. All right, so now we have 2 different colorways. They are similar but 2 different colorways. So they are not the same. They are very similar. So this is the first one, and the colorway name is Autumn. Specs are the same, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 200 grams, 420 meters, medium weight 4. Okay. So that is the colorway. It is orange and brown and some peachy orange and some pumpkin orange, and then some deep like cream and browns. So earth tones all around. Right. Barbie's right. Lacey, if you really want the aqua one with the different pom-pom, you can email me and claim it, and you'll get the other pom-pom. All right. So this is the next colorway. Colorway is called Autumn. And option number 1. This is option number 1. It's like gray and brown and black tips. Kind of looks like a fox. Foxtail. They're all faux fur, by the way, yeah? So this is option number 1. Show it like this. I'm gonna also show it like this so you guys can see that it also goes with the darker colors on the yarn. All right. Y'all enabling me early in the morning. Yeah, that's when that's the best time to do enabling, isn't it? I love myself some good enabling in the morning. All right, that was option number 1. And where's my option number 2? There it is. So that was option number 1. And here is option number 2. It's like a grayish brown. Very fall worthy, I think. Okay, so option number 2, grayish brown. Option number 1, foxtail. Okay, foxtail, option number 1, or brownish gray, option number 2. And you guys can vote now. 1 or 2, 1 or 2. And let's see you guys cast your votes. Ooh, it looks like a raving option number 1 here. Maribel is saying 2, and other than Maribel, everyone else is saying 1 so far. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna give it some time because some people are a little bit on delay because of, you know, internet speed and so on. But yeah, it sort of looks like a clear winner. I agree, Barb. It would appear that most of you prefer option number 1. We have Maribel and Renee with votes for option number 2. Yes, I think we will let Barb not count this time. No offense to anyone, but when it's that clear, I think we're just not counting. But yeah, I think we have a clear winner, which is option number 1, the beautiful foxtail pom-pom. All right, so this set will go together in the organza bag and will be up on Etsy. And right, so I'm very happy. It looks like most of you agreed on option 1. All right, I'm gonna wait a few seconds for, you know, everyone who's like a little bit on delay or so on to catch up with the video. I mean, they won't really catch up to us, but they will realize that that we are no longer voting. Hello, Terry. All right. So if you just walked in, welcome in. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. And if you want to join our membership program, there's a link down below. It will tell you everything you need to know to get special perks on the channel that regular subscribers don't get. There is 25% off on my Etsy shop using the code SUMMER all through July. Link to the Etsy shop in the description box below. There were 2 giveaways announced during today's live stream. So if you walked in late, I highly recommend that once the live stream is finished, you come back and watch the replay to enter into those because we have some really good prizes, but I'm not going to talk about it again because I already did. And yes, it looks like we are caught up on the comments. So what we're doing now is we're choosing the pom-pom to go with the very last yarn. Those sets that I have showed you will all go on the Etsy shop during the week, most likely tomorrow, but could also be later in the week depending on, you know, my time. But definitely this week, and using the code, you will always also be able to get them 25% off. They are all the same specs, so the yarns are 75. No one. I'll sit here talking to myself. I think I'm still on. I think I finally got back. I think you guys can see me. Yay! Okay! Yay! I finally, okay, maybe the comments like took a minute to catch up with the video. Good morning, Petra. Welcome. Hello. So to everyone who joined in late and to everyone who stayed with me through the buffering, I'm so sorry. That's like felt like the longest buffering in the history of humanity, right? I'm very, very sorry. There was a power outage and my entire setup is connected to a battery, so it should like withhold it when there's a power outage. But the battery died, you know, just my luck. So it didn't sustain the stream, and so it took a few minutes for the router to catch up. But I highly you guys still see me now? I don't know. Because, you know, my internet is dead. um, all right, I am going to try. If you guys can still see me, please tell me. I'm gonna do the very last, I'm gonna try one very last time to see if things are working. Look, I'm gonna do this really, really quick because I think I have a feeling that things are like shutting slowly down. There was like a power outage and everything. I have, you know, been here for almost 2 hours in general. So for all of you who stuck through me with that long 10 minutes buffering that I just had, I highly appreciate it. I highly appreciate you all. We're gonna do the very last set right now. For those of you who are joining in late, I have shown some yarns that are going on the Etsy shop to be beanie and cowl sets. We are down to the very last one. The very last one is this one. So, just like the other ones, same specs, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 200 grams, 420 meters. This will make a beautiful cowl and beanie set. The colorway of this one is wooden log. And yeah, it does look like a log. I was mentioning before, it is very similar in colors to the one that we did before, the last set that we did, only this one is darker in colors. So there's more of the darker browns and less of that peachy pink. All right, so once again, just as we did before, say option A or option B. Option A for the pom-pom for this one is this light brown with black tips. This is option A, brown with black tips. Okay, yeah, that's the pom-pom. That is that's the yarn. This is option A. All right. Option B is a little bit crazy. So this is option B. Option B is like gray with orange and a little bit of greenish tips. Can you see that? Like the tips have sort of like either a greenish or a orangey halo to them. So this is option B. All right, that's option B. That's option A. And you guys can comment now, option A or option B, which one would you prefer? So option A, option B, and I was saying before, I'm going to say it again for those of you who joined in late, the option that gets the most votes will be the one that's put onto Etsy. All the sets are going to be put onto Etsy either tomorrow or along the week. In any case, until Sunday. But if you saw one of these sets that you just have to have and you cannot wait for it to go on Etsy, then you can email me with the details and get it ahead of time on like pre-sale, and then that set of course will not be added to Etsy. All right, so I think we have more A's than B, but like so far we only have 1, 2, 3 B's and the rest are A's. So I'm gonna, like I did before, I'm gonna give it a few minutes so that everyone can comment and say their selection, A or B. And I see some more B's coming up now, so Barb, we might actually have to do some counting there. I'm gonna give it a few minutes, and while you guys vote, I'm gonna say this real quick. First of all, thank you very, very much for everyone who stuck with me through the power outage and the buffering. I highly, highly appreciate it. I'm just happy that I could be in the chat and let you guys know what's going on, and that we could get it back up again. But because I don't know how long this will last, I'm going to say goodbye in a second. After we choose the winner and after I tell you what I wanted to tell you. So here's what I wanted to tell you. If you came in late, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you want to join the membership program, the link to that is in the description box below, as well as the little join button next to the subscribe button. It will take you to the page which will tell you everything you need to know about the membership program. Once I have a date to the members only live stream for July, I will post it in the community post as well as on our Facebook page. So if you are a member, keep your eye out for that. And if you joined in late and haven't seen, I have 2 giveaways inside this video. You will have to come back to the replay and comment down below to answer the questions that I asked. So if you weren't here when we did that, then definitely come back to the replay and watch that part so that you can see what and why exactly are you commenting and what prize you might get. And the winners for that will be chosen on Sunday on Yarniversity. The last thing I wanted to tell you guys is this Yarniversity this Sunday will be about crochet and YouTube, or crochet on YouTube. This is a subject that many of you have expressed interest in. Many of you who are YouTubers, or many of you who want to, as viewers of YouTube, learn more about it or give their 2 cents as viewers to people who have channels. So we're gonna do that on Sunday. It's gonna be all about what you need to know once you become a crochet YouTuber, and what you need to know as a viewer crochet YouTuber, and how you put both of those together. And there's gonna be a lot of information on there that's very, very important for those of you who are content creators or thinking of becoming one. We're going to talk not just, equipment and analytics, a lot about content and how to create content and so on. So if you're interested in that, join me this Sunday on Yarniversity, and the link for the new Yarniversity will be up on YouTube sometimes today, probably tonight, my time, and I will, as usual, post it on all the social media. So just keep your eye out for that so that you can set yourself a reminder. Okay, so see you later, Sonia. Thank you for joining in. All right, so one last time, the option to vote on right now is this is the yarn wooden log. Option A was the brown with black tips. Option B was the gray with orange and green tips. And I'm gonna give 1 more second for people to comment, and then Barb and I are going to count, and I will count the A's, and Barb, you will count the B's, and we will see. Hope you had a nice time off. Looking forward to Yarniversity. Yeah, I am looking forward to Yarniversity too. All right, so I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna start counting the A, and Barb, you count the B, and we meet at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. So I have 12 option A, and I'm gonna wait for Barb to tell me how many options B she has. And yeah. So while Barb is letting me know, oh, you guys are always looking forward to your university. I'm so happy to hear that. Jen, CC Live, both. Barb is saying 6 times B. Okay, so our winner is option number A, or option A, not number. So these are going again together, and all the sets will be up on Etsy sometime before Yarniversity on Sunday. And once they are there, of course, the 25% off until the end of July will apply on them as well. And if you saw any of the sets that you are, extra interested in having, cannot wait until they go on sale, then, email me, tell me which one and what, and we'll get that set. I wanted to, once again, before I go, show you guys, for those of you who came in late, I have one pattern looking for testers at the moment. It is my latest sock design. And let me put it on the blocker real quick so you guys can see it better. So the sock pattern that I'm showing you guys right now is a new design for me. It's not up for sale yet. It is currently looking for testers. So if you want to test this pattern for me, it is a crochet sock pattern. And if you're interested in testing this for me, then please email me. Let me know you want to test the Erebor socks. That's what they are called, Erebor socks. Now, there is no color work in this pattern. The stripes that you see is just the yarn that I used. What you will be testing is the stitch pattern in this pattern. And if you're interested in testing, this pattern takes either 100 grams of fingering weight yarn, about 400 meters, or 70 grams of a main color, and then 30 grams of the secondary color, which is what I had here, the toe, the heel, and the brim. You can, of course, do it all in the same color, but if you want to do it in 2 colors like I did, then you need a 70-30. And if you are interested in testing this for me, email me, tell me you want to be a tester for the Erebor socks. All right, so I think I pretty much covered everything I wanted to talk about today, and I once again highly thank everyone who stayed with me through that short power outage and buffering period. Hope it doesn't happen again on Sunday, but if it does, you guys who were here, you've seen what happens. I just go on buffering for a few minutes and then it comes back to the same stream. So no new stream, no need to look for me somewhere else. Just stay on, if it happens again on Sunday on your university, just stay on the stream and wait for the video to come back again. All right. Thank you all very, very much for joining me today, for hanging out with me, for bearing with me through hard times. I very much enjoyed it. If you guys joined in late, missed the beginning, I highly recommend that you go and watch the replay. All the details about this wrap that I was testing for someone else, as well as 2 giveaways that I have explained and asked the question during the video. So come back to the video, watch the replay. You don't have to watch the whole 2 hours if you don't want to, but if you want to enter into the giveaway, at least make sure you watch that part so that you know what exactly you're commenting down below and why. And if you were here when I showed, then please don't forget to come back and comment on the replay before Sunday's Yarniversity, because that's when we will choose the winners. Did you show the other sets before, or are you going to show them at Yarniversity? Barb, do you mean the sock sets? If you mean the sock sets, I did not show them today. I did not show them today on purpose because I have a different plan for them. But they will be shown very soon as well. Thank you for a lovely live. See you on Sunday. Yes, I hope I will see you all on Sunday on Yarniversity. Thank you all very, very much for watching. I will, as always, leave the chat running for like 2 more minutes so that everybody can say goodbye and everyone who's a little bit on delay can catch up with us and say goodbye. But for now, thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.